Welcome to a brand new podcast. As we rolling along, this is the Oracle 19, and my name is Greatness. For any business inquiries, you can shop online to our baby shopping mall and support us that way. www.evolutionoflondon.com. We have 20,000 different products, so definitely check that out. evolutionoflondon.com. It's our baby shopping mall. You'll find jewelry, house products, kids' clothes, women clothes, men's clothes, house products, and much, much more. So evolutionoflondon.com. Also, you can check out evolutionoflondon.org. O-R-G. There you'll find custom clothes, accessories, ebooks for personal as well as business use. And finally, evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E, where you'll find accessories such as games, movies, lotions, soaps, and more clothes. And you definitely will like it. So that's evolutionoflondon.store. And if you want to put your business on our platform here, you can email us, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Same email if you want to make a donation to us, a free will offering, whether it's $1, $2. Definitely we can use your support as we expand worldwide. So that's evolutionoflondon@gmail.com for any business inquiries, etc. We have different links to other affiliates. www.linktree.com/evolutionoflondon. So definitely check out our links to other platforms. linktree.com/evolutionoflondon. And we have a Patreon channel in which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube. www.patreon.com/evolutionoflondon. And we on rumble.com. So check us out there. And that's www.rumble.com, and type in the description box or the search bar on the platform, the Oracle 19. There you will see us as well. So definitely like, subscribe to rumble.com. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 12-ounce jars, 100% soy wax, from scented to unscented. Now, the scented candles is from frankincense, myrrh, peppermint, jasmine, vanilla, rose, just to name a few. If you want to place an order, definitely very good quality candles. They burn over 35 plus hours. You can check them out on social media, TikTok, Instagram, Royalty 9 International, and soon we'll keep you posted on their new and improved website. And if you want to place an order, you can email the company at royalty9international@gmail.com. Again, it's luxury candles for your everyday use. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years, so if you want to book a consultation, you email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. So you can definitely support his brand that way. And you can support his brand as well by shopping on his website, www.wjaaccessories.com, for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ. So if you want to book for him to come to your venue, you email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. Again, that's DJ Panthro, Panthro 519@gmail.com. And also, you support him and subscribe on his social media. That's TikTok as well as Instagram. You can find him on Instagram as well. Just link and find DJ Panthro 519. You can also find him on YouTube. Definitely subscribe to his YouTube channel, DJ Panthro 519, as well as TikTok. Same, DJ Panthro 519, and his bonus TikTok is the real DJ Panthro, the DA, real DJ Real Panthro, excuse me. So definitely you can support his brand that way. Again, that's DJ Panthro, your most slept on DJ. Music. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. We have a whole wide range of different beats. So definitely, once you go to his YouTube channel, you will see his other social media sites. So subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And continue to train on YouTube, the Greatness 19 channel. We are rolling along. We have over 600 videos for your everyday enjoyment. Lots of great stuff on there. So definitely subscribe, and share, because again, we are allegedly shadow banned. And we definitely could use your support. If you're not going to send cash, hardcore cash to us, then at least pass the information to family, friends, and foe in the country where you reside, or people you know in different countries. Just put it out there on your personal social media and tell people to subscribe, because that's where it will boost within the algorithm. So I definitely need you to do that for me. The Greatness 19 channel on YouTube, and also Mr. Evolution of London. You just type in Mr. MR period Evolution EVOLUTION of OF, and then London LONDON. So Mr. Evolution of London, that's our health and wellness channel. So we have a lot of great information there as well. So I need your guys to subscribe, and share to that as well. That's very important too. Cindy's Place. She has custom clothes, accessories, and ebooks for personal and business use as well. So I need your guys to check her out at www.cindysplace.org. Now the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We on iHeartRadio, Anchor.fm, now Spotify for podcasters, Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon Music, just to name a few. There's plenty of other platforms we on as well. I'm just giving you the bigger ones. So you could literally Google the Oracle 19. Our information will pop up. We in 40 countries and rolling. And I like to thank y'all guys for that. Any information I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19. Rumble. You'll find information there as well in the description box of rumble.com. Just type in the Oracle 19. The Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London. Both of those are on YouTube. So definitely you'll see information in the description box there. And finally, www.oracle19radio.com. All right, so as usual, I get into topics. Pretty much you can check me out Monday and Thursdays, twice a week. Usually pre-recorded, so literally after midnight, Monday Monday/morning, 12:01. You'll find it already posted on most of the platforms of the Oracle 19, as well as Thursday morning. You'll find it from our show as well. So Monday, Thursdays, pre-recorded. One day I might do a live. One day. But right now, I'm a one-man band, and I'm happy with this. So, but as we start expanding, because I know I'm getting requests for live shows and stuff like that. Yeah, down the road. But it's a time and place for everything. Now, speaking about time and place, this topic today will be timeless, triggering, of course, but delicious. Quiet races. Quiet races. That's the topic of today. Yes, I said it on site. Quiet races. What do I mean? Yeah, I felt the spirit to move me on that, especially what you black people have to go through. We black people have to go through, as well as especially black males. Quiet races. You find quiet races at your workplace, at your school, university, college, where you reside, where you attend, your neighbor. You can go to your shopping mall or anywhere. You find these quiet races. And I talk about this on a previous show, direct racism versus indirect racism. And I cannot stand these suspected white supremacists and their agents, other races that have their talking points as a alleged systematic white supremacists. They are just the same as the white supremacists. Now, what do I mean by all of this? They come in all shapes and forms, and you got to be very careful how they talk to you. I pay close attention, me personally, to what other races say to me, especially white people. I pay very close attention to what they say. Even in joke, I pay attention. You black people, whatever, you let certain things just fly over your head with what they say, but I don't. I listen carefully because I'm coming from a world where quiet racists exist every day. You might just say, oh, well, you don't need to pay attention to it. It's not a big deal. It's a big deal to me. A very big deal. Quiet racists. They can say something slick like, let's just say the workplace. They could come to you so super friendly and say to you, I'm here for you. I can help you. And if you need anything, I'll be there for you. And you can trust me. And all of these other talking points that you'd be like, oh, okay. Oh, man, this is a super nice person. And then when your back is turned, they disrespecting you and cursing you out and calling you all different types of names. And just not no regular name neither. These are your quiet races. Or I think even you might think, oh, it's no big deal, but so let's go deeper within this. I have so many examples in my head, but I'm trying to get something that y'all guys, it might be applicable to y'all guys, something that y'all guys can relate to or understand or know that it exists. Let's say, for example, you're a black man, black woman from a particular country. Let's say I use myself as an example from America. And I have southern roots. And you just assume that I love grits. You must assume that I like cornbread. I think you assume that I must like chitlins. Just in case you don't know what chitlins is, it's the intestines of the pig, you know, the worst of pig parts. And I think I'm pretty accurate with that. But again, I hate that too. I don't eat chitlins, never did. That's not part of my diet, but you assume that immediately. And then you bring that up, and then it's supposed to be a joke. I know you like grits, don't you? I know you from you a black American. Your family's from the South. Oh, you like grits, right? No, don't like grits. I eat cereal. Actually, cornflakes. And my milk is white that I pour into my cornflakes. Or let's say a black person from Jamaica. Wagwan! Immediately you talking to that man, black man from the islands, like he or she can't speak any English. Not all Jamaican black men and women is coming to the country with broken English or the accent, let's say the Jamaican accent. You automatically assume this, and you find this with suspected white supremacists. I just use those different tribes of black people as an example. You assume. Because let's be for real, your suspected white supremacists, in the back of their minds, they think that you, black man, is a savage. And we can't forget the African man, the black man from Africa. It's assumed that you live in the jungle. It's assumed that you are dirt poor because you're coming from Africa, so you must been eating mud pies. You African booty scratcher, you. This is what is perceived within the system of white supremacy. This is your white supremacists, your quiet racists. This is what they saying in their head. What I'm saying is regurgitated by them in their head. Not knowing that you have black billionaires that live in Africa. And you have very well-educated people from the African continent that comes to the Americas. But the quiet racists would automatically think that all are savages. It's embedded in their head. And even when these suspected white supremacists, the way they have to talk down to you. They talk down to the black man from wherever he's at, wherever he's located. They could be on your job and telling you in a condescending way how to act. Now, Johnny, we in a meeting now. Now, you gotta talk a certain way. We gotta be careful because, other people, they will look in our department and, I don't want them to feel a certain way. So, you gotta be able to keep quiet, Johnny, and don't say anything because I don't want the boss to come down on me and thinking that our team is rowdy. Like you don't know how to act. These is your quiet racists, your suspected white supremacists. You at a job, you're a grown man, grown woman, especially a grown black man, and they talk to you in a way that you at a job, you know how to act now. But they have to talk. This is a way of teaching you. They trying to teach you to be civilized. They gotta civilize you. Like you're a first grader. And other races do that too as well. They follow the white supremacist viewpoints as well. I'm getting to the job. I'm gonna get to everything else, but we just slowing it down and talking about the job. Black people really start analyzing how white people talk to you. And they will tell you everything you need to know. That's the most beautiful thing. They will tell you everything they need to know. You need to know about them. Why they have to come about and say, in a conversation, the conversation is, I'm not, it could be a person from a different country and not necessarily a black person. Just could be a man or woman from China. And maybe they don't understand their English. They immediately, these white supremacists will say, oh, I have no idea what, Sing Lu is saying. Sing Lu is not really making sense to me. And then they say, but I'm not a racist though. And then, I like all people. I like black people. I even have a black husband. So I can't be a racist. Or I got a black wife. So I can't be a racist. Okay, Sarah, where did that come from? Where did that come from? I mean, I didn't even ask you about that. You just added on. So in my mind, Mr. Greatness feel that you are probably a racist because you got to justify. You got to add on things. Yeah, if me personally have met and talked to hundreds, thousands of people from different parts of the world. Some of them couldn't speak the best of English, but I didn't go around saying, well, I can't understand what they're saying, but I'm not a racist though. Whoa, where that coming from? You will look at me in a certain way if I'm just adding on. Does that make sense to you? So hopefully some of you make sense. Oh, I'm not a racist though. I just made a statement. Some of yous. It doesn't mean you white people. It just some of yous. Because my best friends is white. I got best friends that's white. People around my neighborhood is white. Hey guys, it doesn't mean I'm a racist though. I just said some of yous. I mean, just individuals, different races. But I'm not a racist. You see where I'm going with this, guys? So listen carefully, especially you black men, because you are rated, and I said this on many, many occasions. White people, suspected white supremacists, don't classify you saying, oh, you from America, black man, or you from the islands, black man, or you from Africa, black man. He raised all of us as being stupid and savage like he got to raise us and teach us and coach us and like we don't know how to act, we don't know how to think. He got to repeat himself and repeat himself and repeat himself on the job, and then when your back is turned, let's say you make a mistake, they the same ones that talking slick about you. I've caught this many times. So should I put my trust in systematic white supremacy? Should I trust? I know it was a leader that said this, a man actually of great wisdom said that if there's a bunch of rattlesnakes in a room, how could you decipher which one is good and which one is bad if they all poisonous? How can you decipher which one is a good rattlesnake? Which one will strike you immediately? Maybe another one 2 hours away, 2 hours from now, another rattlesnake will bite you a day, but you don't know. But you're dealing with all of them is poisonous. You just don't know which one will strike. So my question from me to you, how can I trust white society? I don't know who's a white supremacist or not. They smile with you, they joke with you, but your back is turned. They'll talk about you like a dog, and then the next day look at you with a smile. So how you doing? So what you doing this weekend? Like you really give a damn what I'm doing this weekend. These white supremacists, that's why I like guys like Donald J. Trump. Because and men like him. Because they let you know who they like, and they don't make no bones about it. I dealt with some real Klansmen as I traveled. And we could talk, we have straightforward conversations and cool as heck. We're not gonna be going to each other's house, but it's an understanding. Here's my road, here's your road. And I like those because they have a talking point where they not feeling me, and that's okay. But they not trying to fake it like they feeling me. But it's a respect factor. That's the key. You're gonna respect me. Respect is given. And respect will be earned. And if I know I earned it, you're gonna give me the respect. Or we're gonna have some major problems. I don't care if it's a job or anywhere. And I know for years I've been at many places, workplaces. That's just the MO. You're going to respect me. I don't care if you're the president of a company. You're going to respect me because you are a man just like me. And if you don't respect me, I'm a disrespect you regardless. And that means I can't be working at your establishment, and that's okay. But you will respect me. It's non-negotiable. You don't have to like me. That is okay. See, but many of these suspected white supremacists come with a smile and like they like you. And just because they got a Negro, a black friend or a black husband or a black wife, they feel they know the black experience. You only know the black experience from that tribe or from that person or their family that you deal with. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me, and you don't know where I'm from. You don't know my background. You don't know my mindset. Don't put me in the same category of that husband or wife that you married to, because you're going to get disrespected immediately, indirectly or directly. These quiet racists, they slither like a snake. And their agents do the same thing. Act like they never seen a black man carry yourself in a certain way. It's like foreign. They expect a black man just to be acting like a savage. But that's what they feel, black man, you are. That's what they feel that you that way. That's just what it is. Get over it. And they slither, and you see them on the job and stuff. And then also the white supremacists, you working with them, and sometimes they are your supervisors or colleagues. They might have more experience than you, or might be above you within pay rate or position, and this gives them an opportunity to talk down to you. These white supremacists. I have encountered that. I've encountered many times those type of individuals. Sometimes, you got to play the game, and it's hard because, you there is a yin and a yang. What I mean by that, you have to know how to maneuver within the job, but then there's a breaking point. There's only so much you're going to take. And within white supremacy, you're going to have to still take a lot as a black man, day in, day out. But there's a limit. And I'm saying this to you, black men especially. And I'm saying it over and over, especially because they look at you like a savage, 100%. No respect, 100%. They don't take you of a man having brains. If you're an educated, well-spoken black man, it's like foreign to them. And they have to make sarcastic remarks on the job of associating you to being a criminal, no matter what age, from 18 to 60 on the job. You still rated as a criminal. Remarks as they make sarcastic remarks that you like running away from something. Or when it comes, or they will say, certain slick remarks that you are violent. Or you coming from the hood automatically. And you know what? I like sometimes your white supremacists want to know where you live, your background, because it gives them an idea of really they feel how to address you, and they nosy by nature. You're systematic white supremacists, and they surprised when you live in a neighborhood that is on level of theirs or above. And your white supremacists don't like when they see a black man or a black woman that's on par with them or above them. They get in their feelings. They feel a certain way because they can't talk over you. Systematic white supremacy loves when they have a needy black man or black woman, especially a black man, because you can buck break him like Tariq Nasheed mentioned. Buck breaking. He have a DVD on that. You should definitely check that out. Buck breaking. White supremacy love that. They love you to buck break a black man. And what do I mean by that? Buck breaking? They love to always, you find this on the job, and more I find this on the job. I would say 99.9% of the time on the jobs that I've worked in my life, white men always make these homosexual gestures and jokes. I went in the streets. I know I'm just going back. I remember a white man. He see me like, "Hi, handsome." What? I just said hi and walked by because this is at the workplace. But a female say that. white men, man, these systematic white supremacists, men is a bunch of homos, closet homos, a lot of them. They are. I would say they are fags. Personally, cigarettes. You know what I mean. Because they really, I hear the story, oh my God, they really are homosexuals. Closet homosexuals, a lot of these white supremacists. That's why your woman don't want you. She wants the black man experience because a lot of you is homosexuals. Big 6', 6'5" homosexuals. Telling another man hi handsome. Or making gestures about a man's body parts. How it looks to you. Or what you can do to that other man. And then there's supposed to be a joke and then you grinning. I pay attention to what these men could say. Will say or do say. Personally, in my life, I really want to say. That's why I just have to stay clear from these. I try to stay clear from these white supremacists and keep it very basic because I'm a curse. If the real me come out of me, you're gonna want to call the police. Because I just on GP just will want to wreck everything and really cause an uproar within the workplace. That's why I gotta have my own thing going. That's why I'm grinding. But black men, this is what it is. It's a quiet racist. Examples here. And you, especially you young black men, you gotta pay attention and educate yourself on the little things what these quiet white supremacist males and females will say. And these racists, these suspected racist white women, these old Karens or young Karens, they'll, just because they mingle or again they had intercourse with a black man or intercourse with a black woman, they really think they know the black experience, and then they will talk to you like they know you. And they snakes, man. They are absolute snakes. They will grin with you all day, smile with you, take you home, give you their number and tell you how wonderful you are, and then the same breath when your back is turned, they call you the N-word left and right, or boy, or jigaboo, or whatever, coon, all of these words, they got words. And like I said, can't trust them. Can't trust these suspected white supremacists, these quiet racists. You can't trust them. They, like I said, my eyes is on white people. I'm looking at white people on the side eye anyway. I'm already on high alert anyway. So it takes me nothing to really go off the edge, especially in this day and time. I'm watching white people. I'm watching all white people. How about that? I'm watching you all on high alert with me until I get to know you. You all don't get comfortable talking anything to me. I'm on high alert on all white people. That's just how I'm running. That's how I roll. I trust nobody. Because at any given time, just like clockwork, I have experienced it hundreds of times. Grinning and saying I do all the wonderful things, turn right around, said slick things. Had to check them. Or just had to stay away from them. This is at the workplace. Now, the residents. You move in their areas. when you first move in their area, everybody, all the white folks come outside and looking, staring, trying to figure you out. And then you might get a neighbor, white neighbor, that might, want to talk to you. And then when you give them a little bit of your background, they're so shocked. You're a doctor. I'm speaking general. You're a lawyer. You're an engineer? Really? When you hear that, really? Seriously. Some of them will double down after they hear, really? They stutter. You? Quiet racist. Question, and some people will say, oh, you Mr. Greatness, you're being so sensitive. That's not always the case. Okay. But my question for me to you is, if an Indian or Asian and they in a white neighborhood and they say, well, I'm a professional, this and that, would they be like, really? Really? Seriously? Nah. Really? I had that in my life hundreds of times as I traveled, and I told people what I do, and really? You went to school here? Seriously? You sure you telling me the truth? Some of them, you tell me the truth. Would it be believable if I just said I got locked up? I'm a pimp. That would be believable, right? These is your suspected white supremacists and their agents. The agents are your racist Indians, racist Asians, and all the racist sub-races that want to talk the same white talking points. You're quiet racists. This is the reality. Am I lying, folks? Is this something that I'm saying that's off? Did I say all white people? Did I say all other races? Of course not. That's retarded. But did I say a majority how they address a black man? Yes. And I stand on it. On sight. And you black women, it's no different too, but see, with women, they're not going to come at as strong as it is a black man. Because the target within the black race is the black man, not the black woman. The old saying, you cut the snake's head, you cut the head of the snake, the body will fall. And not saying the black man is the snake, but in the analogy, you cut the head and the body will fall. The black man is the head within the race. Well, originally anyway. And the body will fall. So you destroy the black man, or you try to discredit him or mentally break him down, or physically, there's no generation after that. There's no black family after that. It's a mental thing. Goes way back. And generation after generation, you have systematic white supremacists. And here's the thing. A lot of people will say, oh, I can't. White people say this a lot. I can't be a racist. I got a black husband. Oh, yes, you can. I witnessed, there was a senator, United States. And we can go on. There's many white men, racist white men. This guy named Storm Thurmond, S-T-O-R-M, Storm Thurmond, senator of the great state of South Carolina for many moons. He was in Congress for like 50, 60 years or 60, 70 years before he died at 100. Thank God. Many moons ago. And he was a stone cold racist. Hated black people, but had a black woman on the side. And had a child from this black woman, but kept her on the wraps. If that's not enough for you, Thomas Jefferson had a black woman on the side. Sally Hemmings, I believe her name's. And he was a racist. A lot of the old white men was racist and had black women on the side that from the 1800s leading to now. And you have a lot of white women that is stone cold racist and they have black children but say the N-word. I have experienced that. I have heard that out of a white woman's mouth to my ears in conversation. And how that was, it was in, I'm not going to get into where, but it was just a group of us. And she had, she have black children. And she made a comment about other black men and said the N-word about them. Like, N's don't, they don't, that N don't make no sense or whatever, something of that nature. But you have black children and I was in the presence of her. And then she said, it's not, nothing personal with you. You're a good guy. But that wasn't really what she wanted to say. Point being that that's just one of hundreds of examples that I've witnessed and heard, and other black folks said the same thing. They live and marry these they marry these white people, white men and women, and these white men have fetishes and white women have fetishes, and in the bedroom said all different types of N-words and everything else with it. I mean, come on. These just white supremacists just have sexual fetishes. And a lot of times they dealing with us black men and black women just for a sexual fetish. Nothing more, nothing less. And they still racist as hell. And they still feel the same way about you and I. They just dating us or want to sleep with us because they have a fetish. And you find this with a lot of these white women. I talk about it in the previous show. Snow bunny season. So this is not like something new. I hope it's not new to y'all guys. If you never heard this before, black man, you need to read. Black woman, you need to read. You need to read. See, but a lot of times, we black people, we caught sleeping because you get a whole bunch, but quite a few white men and white women that is cordial and nice to you and help you out in your hour of need. And then you figure all white people is not bad. And I live around the white neighborhood and they just great. They great, for sure. They bring me nice macaroni salad, and they even will cook the dishes I want to eat. And they come knocking on my door and bring me flowers. They are great, for sure. For sure. And they don't even say the N-word. They are so nice. They just smile at me every time and they say, "Good morning. Hi, how are you?" And I say, "Fine." So Jeff, are you still going back to Harlem anytime soon? I mean, is everything, how you doing? No, Harlem, that's beneath me now. I'm here with y'all guys now. Now I'm talking like I have my Tiger Woods on right now. No, I'm with y'all guys, man. I don't indulge myself in the neighborhood right there with those black folks there. I like y'all guys. Y'all really nice. Y'all really nice. I see y'all treat me well. I don't deal with the Negro neighborhoods anymore. I'm just above that. And well, Jeff, I think I was surprised because I thought, you being black, a black, I thought maybe that would be a neighborhood that you still kind of relate to, because you can play ball. I know you athletic, you built, athletic. I see you have nice arms, and this is a white man saying this. You look, your physique is marvelous. You have your butt is very round for and I no homo, but you people. I mean, you, Jeff, is you well built. So I thought maybe you would be in the neighborhood, go back to neighborhood with the homies, and you go and play, y'all play, y'all do your thing, Jeff was saying, I don't do that no more, Bill, I don't do that no more. I'm more than comfortable with guys like you, we have a good time, I don't deal with that. I don't relate to the neighborhood. That's so passe to me. The hell is passe? But this is how Tiger Woods Jeff now is acting or relating, which opens the door for more uckery, more undercover disrespect. More basketball jokes, more homosexual little innuendos about your body parts. This is the quiet racist talk, because you in his realm and you befriending him, and the suspected white supremacist feels he can talk to you because you give him that opening and don't check him or disassociate yourself from him or her. See, so quiet racist is everywhere. In your job, your neighborhood, and of course when you get arrested and by the suspected white supremacist cop, you have any guns on you? You could be in a suit and tie, Black Jeff, in your nice 2023 Mercedes Benz. And he asks, so what do you do? Hey, man. See, you're a man of a certain age, but you notice how the white supremacist cop will say, hey, man. Not like, excuse me, sir. Hey, man, yo, what up, man? You got any drugs on you, man? And now you're in a suit and tie in your 2023 Mercedes Benz. And this white cop is addressing you like you the homeboy. Like you are in the urban neighborhoods, right? He's addressing you. Just listen to Tom Davis. Hey, man, how you doing? Yo, what up, man? You got any drugs there? I smell a little weed. Yeah, I know you smell. You probably took something right before you seem dressed up, but I know about you took a little something before you put on your suit and tie. Let me see your driver's license, man. How would that make you feel, black man? Quiet racist. How many stories you have heard about that from family, friends, and foe? Listen how they talk to you. Friday after work, Friday, everybody say, so what you gonna do for the weekend, Black Jeff? I know you're gonna go and get those, you're gonna go, oh man, I know you're gonna have a party, you getting those bitches, right, Black Jeff? You're gonna turn it up, right, Black Jeff? You're a man of a certain age. Why they automatically think you're gonna go in like you a pimp? You're gonna just go in for all of these. You're just going out here and just being with a whole bunch of women. How would they know you're not going to church, or you're going to a meeting, or maybe you're going to the gym and stuff? They don't, or maybe you're gonna pick up a book and read. Oh no, they don't think you can read. They don't think you have that capacity to read the book for the weekend. To open up your mind on watching programs on things that's educational. No, that's not the perception what they think about Black Jeff. They think he's just gonna go and get bitches. Going to turn it up. And he might be 40 years old. But this is perception. It's crazy. The perceptions of what these quiet racists how they stereotype. Nothing, they feel that a black man is not about doing anything constructive. You base it on the small percentages of what you see and thinking all black men from all over is that way. They eat a certain way, they live a certain way, they think a certain way, and you really think you know because you have a couple of people you have slept with, or someone you married to, or someone you hang out. You don't know me. You really don't. You think you do, but you don't. Because as soon as you think you know me, I change up. You can't. Because you don't know how I move or how I think. I might think one thing on a Monday and change it all up on the Tuesday because I roll like that. And you black men out here, you can't let white supremacists get comfortable with you. And they love to get comfortable with you, and then they start making jokes. And when they start making jokes, you got to shut it down because it's going to lead on to other things. And then white supremacists will say, oh man, you getting so sensitive. It just was a joke. How you joke and how I joke is totally different. I don't joke. With me personally, I don't joke at you. I might make a crack joke and stuff general, but I don't joke at you. I'm joking to you. That's just not my style. And what I mean, I'm not gonna like diss you and say a joke about what clothes you're wearing or maybe how you living or whatever the case. I don't do those direct jokes if I don't know you. I gotta really know you. I might make jokes about the weather, a crack joke about the location or a particular bus that I see or whatever the case, but not at a person. And these white supremacists like making jokes to black men at them, about them. Especially, and they don't know you. Like, that's the thing about it. It's not like y'all go back 10 years and stuff. Like, my homies, to this day, we respect each other. We don't make jokes at each other. Some, like I said, everybody is different, but I'm not that type of dude where you can't make a joke at me, per se. I'm not one to do it because I don't do it to people. If that makes sense to you. I joke about maybe things that the weather or bus or the system or a job or about something else, but I'm not coming at you or say, oh, look at your clothes. Did your mother dress you? I'm not going to talk like that because I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. I'm not a person I take offense to that. Maybe that's super sensitive to me, but that's me. But that means you can't joke with me like that. Where white supremacists like doing that to black men, the way to break them. Generally speaking, their jokes is much different. You can't make homosexual jokes to me. I don't appreciate that. I get offended by that. Sometimes I might not even say anything because I just look at you, man. This is he's a fag. cigarette. So I just have to bypass it because I know your nature's like that. I know you have a homosexual nature. These white supremacists have homosexual natures. So I know that comes when you're in a group of them, unfortunately. So you have to try to stay away from that energy. Stay away from it as far as you can because you know they're going to bring that out. And the women is not better, especially with other black women. That's a whole different thing. I tell my women in the family, don't let other women smack you in the behind. I don't get that neither. Just feeling up your behind and nice booty and all that other foolishness. No, man, no. Come on, man. We got to draw a line in the sand. I know in this era, black folks just allow that stuff. See, and when you get a black man like myself that don't tolerate that stuff, then I'm super sensitive. A little bit off the topic, but we're going to bring it back home. Quiet racist. You have to be very careful and pay close attention. Pay close attention how they talk. Because again, how a person talk will tell you everything about them. And that's the reality. So, black people, be aware. Don't just think that it's just an isolated case. You better pay close attention to what people will say. This is how, especially other races, this is how you know where they stand. All of that smiley face and all of that stuff, that's just 100% cap. 100% nonsense. 100% bull crap. Because all of that smiling, and then when behind closed doors, they disrespecting you. Or they will disrespect you within the job when your back is turned. Let you make a mistake on the job or something like that, and you see how these suspected white supremacists talk about you, complain about you. If you don't work faster for them, or if they feel you don't work harder for them, or you just too flamboyant for them. It's quiet racists. The ones in your neighborhood, the ones at your university, the ones that you attend school, your professors or the dean or your colleagues or the students, your classmates. It's all the same. Quiet racists. And this is what it is. And the moral of the story is you're not trying to change them because they cannot be changed. I'm not trying to change white supremacists. I'm just saying you're going to respect me, point blank, period. Or you're not getting respect neither. And you're going to have a hell of a time because the same energy you giving me is the same energy I'm going to give you back. Especially in this day and time. Especially in this day and time, because I look at it like this: I'm a man of a certain age, and I'm doing my thing now, and I'm gonna continue doing my thing. That's how I look at it. And you young black men especially, and black women too, don't allow disrespect from white men or white women, those white supremacists in general, because they were quick on the trigger to throw things at you. They can't help it. They have imperfect hate for you. So they can't help but saying those things. They can't help it. And in their mind, they thinking, there's nothing wrong with that. They're doing the right thing. It's just joke. It's just comedy. It's whatever. No, it's not whatever. because they're not going to say whatever to other races. Not like that. Not like how they deal with you, black man, black woman. So, you white supremacists, you better start paying attention to what you're saying. Because not every black man or black woman is going to stay quiet. And you might catch hell from that individual on many different fronts. And black man, black woman, you better start paying attention to what white supremacists say and other races as well. You better start paying attention. And when you start paying attention, you will find the reality right in front of your nose. It's written. Thank you for listening.
Sí.